Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the People's Champion, your host, the Hunter. Welcome back to the Baseball Hut. I hope you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So as we're enjoying this wild card hunt, the Mets are in. There's always a lot of fun to watch the games every day, and of course, we're gonna have a lot of great memories. Hopefully, the Mets will finish the job and get to postseason for the first time in 2 years. I would mention about the way the Mets have played. Over 81 games, they were 52-29 as I do this video. And over 162 games, that's 104 wins. So they've actually played like they did 2 years ago, just to keep that in mind. But just so you know. But we have this sort of predictions, as you know, predictions are starting to come out about what's going to happen in the offseason. The biggest, sort of nugget out there is Pete Alonso. And this video is about Pete, as you know. If you looked it up, you'll see. This is what insiders are saying about Pete in terms of where he's going to land next year. This is from SI.com. This is interesting. New York Mets predicted to re-sign homegrown superstar. New York Mets are hoping to retain their homegrown superstar slugger in the offseason. Is that interesting? Isn't that interesting? A lot of people saying that he might not come back. New York Mets will have some tough upcoming decisions to make with the offseason approaching in less than 2 months. One of the most significant moves the organization must decide on is whether to keep their franchise cornerstone slugger or let him walk in free agency. First baseman Pete Alonso has made it clear on numerous occasions that he wants to remain with the Mets long term. Alonso turned down a contract extension offer of 7 years, $158 million around the 2023 All-Star break, but the Mets were led by former GM Billy Epler at the time, and Alonso was repped by Apex. Now, Alonso is represented by super agent Scott Boras, and the Mets have president of baseball operations Dave Stearns leading the charge. This time around, Alonso is reportedly seeking a deal of at least $200 million, as MLB Insider Bob Nightingale of USA Today Sports reported. Despite a hefty asking price, Bleacher Report's Joe Reeder predicted the Mets to find a way to re-sign Alonso this winter. Well, that's good news. I'm a big fan of Pete. It's hard to see a world where he has that much more earning power than Freddie Freeman and Matt Olson, given they both have more well-rounded games. One way or another, expect him to find his way back to the Mets, whether he gets his asking price or ends up close to the deal he initially turned down. Alonso was 29, isn't having his best season with the Mets in 2024. Across 140 games, the Big Bopper is slashing .240 with .323 on-base percentage, .469 slugging percentage with a .792 on-base percentage, with 31 home runs and 78 RBIs as I record this video. These are well below his career norm numbers and paces. However, Alonso has consistently been one of the best power-hitting sluggers in the game since making his MLB debut in 2019. No hitter has clubbed more home runs than Alonso since he came into the league 6 years ago, and that's even more than Aaron Judge. He has been a key member of the Mets for several years, and it's hard to envision him leaving Queens. For now, Alonso is being predicted to stay put, and that is certainly possible with the offseason looming. I mean, I would mention that Pete has more value for the Mets than he does with another team. He really does. And that's really the biggest thing. Him staying is a good thing for him, and it'll be a good thing for the organization. I think it would be very difficult to be able to watch him on, playing for another team like the Cubs. I wouldn't want to see him playing for the Cubs or any team for that matter, other than the Mets. Love to be able to have another Met here that plays his entire career with the Mets. Now, you let me know what you think about this video. Of course, please subscribe to Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.